Who's putting all this in the bin? How many portions are you putting in there? How much is in the bin? Look! Look! What the f*** is this?
Hey, what's going on, Weavers? Tim here again, and if any of you are like me, you faced this problem. You try to keep your paracord storage nice and neat, but after a while all those neat little hanks are now messes of flying spaghetti monsters. Now, I've taught several different methods of storing paracord and wrapping cord into hanks, but I don't think I've taught this exact method. So here is how I used to do it. I just grab my cord and start wrapping it around my forearm between the webbing of my hand and under my elbow. I would keep making these passes until you're almost out of cord, then you take the tail and wrap it around the middle and tuck the end under. Now, while this does work, when you try to take some of the cord out by pulling on the end you started wrapping with, the cord gets caught on the loops and you can't pull the cord out without it tangling up. So here is a better method. I'm going to use my arm like before and grab the cord with my hand between my thumb and index finger, and then I'm going to pass the cord in between my middle and ring finger. From there, the cord wraps over the back of my hand and then under my elbow. Notice I'm kind of going across my forearm, then go back up and pass over the standing end, and then back to where you started. So I've made a figure 8, and you're going to repeat this path over and over to form the hank. The part here where the cords crossed over is the key to keeping the cord from tangling as you pull it out of the hank. Keep making those passes in that figure 8 pattern over and over until you just about run out of cord, leaving about a couple of feet or less. Then remove the wrapped cord from your arm. With that tail end, make a few wraps around the middle of the hank to keep it together, and tuck the end underneath the last of those perpendicular wraps you made. We now have our arm jig hank, and you can very easily take cord out of it just by pulling on the end you started with, and I tied a knot here at the end just to make it easier to see, and when you pull on this end, the cord comes out without tangling on the other passes because we made that figure 8 pattern. You might still get some small hang-ups depending on how well you did it, and this method is quite ideal for larger amounts of paracord. Hope this helps.